Did you get a speeding ticket that went to Metairie? So let's talk about it. So for most people, if they got a ticket, a speeding ticket that is in Metairie, they probably received it on I-10 between New Orleans and St. Charles, or for a lot of people, might be between New Orleans to the airport. Um, and so the court there is actually called First Parish, and it handles traffic tickets on the east bank of Jefferson Parish. So there's a few places where you can get a ticket and it would go there. So if you're anywhere like in Metairie city limits, those tickets will go to First Parish. If you are on the causeway and you're on the Jefferson Parish side of the causeway, all of those tickets will go to First Parish. But if you're on a causeway and you have crossed over into the St. Tammany side, or you started on the St. Tammany side, those tickets will go to the 22nd JDC in Covington. If you're on the Huey P. Long, depending on where you are on the bridge, that ticket will either go to First Parish in Metairie or will go to Second Parish in Gretna. If you got a ticket and you're trying to figure out, okay, it says Metairie, but it also says First Parish, what's going on here? It's all the same court. The address is 924 David Drive. And like I said, those tickets, it could be from being on the interstate, if you were on I-10, if you were on the Earnhardt Expressway. Most of that is in Jefferson Parish. A little piece of it is New Orleans, but most of that is Jefferson Parish. Depending on where you're on the causeway, depending on where you were in the Huey P. Long, those tickets that went there. Another place where sometimes things pop up where it's not a speeding ticket, or you maybe got a speeding ticket plus something else, would be if you got a ticket in Kenner. And so if you get a ticket for Kenner for like speeding, but when they pulled you over, it turns out your license was suspended, well, then that ticket is going to go to First Parish as well. I've had that come up where we were looking for a ticket and we were like, it was definitely written by the Kenner City Police. What's going on here? But that's exactly what happened. If you receive any charge that includes driving while suspended in Kenner, it will go to Metairie and First Parish.